I forced myself to watch the Star Wars trailer, Revenge of the, no, Return of Skywalker. And as you know, if you followed my channel, I was a huge, huge Star Wars fan. Big. I bought everything with the name attached to it. I bought all the quizzes I could answer, all the Trivial Pursuit on Star Wars. I had the board games. I've still got a couple of the original Star Wars movie statues around the house. And as you say, when I watched The Force Awakens, I knew it was ending. I just knew they didn't use Luke very well. They didn't use the relationship with Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Luke very well, or Han Solo's death very well. I felt it was an old, the original story retold. It kind of pooed over, it just shat on the fact that this girl knew everything, even though Luke spent years or whatever trying to be. It just felt so. I then went to see Rogue One. Did I see it on DVD or something like that? I'm not sure, but because it wasn't following the timeline, I watched it, and I think it was the only last 30 minutes of the film that was really any good. But I was sickened by it, and all the news came out about Mark Hamill's relationship to the Star Wars franchise and stuff, and then of course The Last Jedi came out, and I heard reports of when that, and I went, no way. I couldn't sit and watch it because of what I heard that happens in the movies by those people that had seen it, and I went, no, I would have totally ran out of the theatre. They have totally destroyed the franchise. They destroyed the Skywalker legacy. They made Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker look pathetic. They shot on all the legacy of the Jedi that we had in the prequels. So that was it for me. Star Wars was finished, and by what I heard with the reviews and everything else, so it was for other fans. So then I heard that Bryan Singer, not Bryan Singer, sorry. Oh God, what's his name? J.J. Abrams, who done a good job on Star Trek. Right, I liked his films. He didn't visualise that sort of arc for The Last Jedi. He had something else in mind which showed Luke really powerful and everything else. And even for me in The Force Awakens, Luke should have appeared to save the girl in the snow, right? Because he's meant to, when the lightsaber flies up from the snow, it should have been Luke that caught it. So it would make the villain more dangerous, and for her to start learning the ways from Luke, and that's what even Mark Hamill thought would happen. Anyway, so and then we heard all this shit that happened with Mark Hamill. So J.J. Abrams, he's supposedly have came back on board and tried to fix the damage that was done, and but for me, the damage is done. You would have to pay me a lot of money to sit through something that I grew up watching, that I love passionately, and I spent most of my life collecting comics and graphic novels and whatnot, and figures and stuff. To sit back, and it doesn't matter to me how much J.J. Abrams had fixed it. Yes, I watched it. I watched the teaser trailer. I could hear Mark Hamill's voice, and maybe Palpatine's or something like that at the end. And of course, she's still being this sort of hero. Then of course we have, because it's the PC thing today to have a gay couple men and whatnot and stuff like that. And To me, there's no coming back for Star Wars, and by watching that teaser trailer, it just confirmed that the the only way for me would be the fact, and you can't bring Carrie Fisher back. You know, you would have to somehow CGI Carrie Fisher. Say Han Solo didn't die. All that basically never happened. Luke Skywalker was straight Jedi. Some sort of weird, bizarre dream, and then start afresh. That would be the only way. Now, I say all this with the passion that some people say that, oh, they should reboot something like the DC universe. Well, they should definitely reboot this Star Wars saga. And I'm glad that there's talks about coming to an end. I watched this E.T. Canada, and there's a guy there, I don't know his name, but he and I admire yous guys, yous fans out there that disliked it, but will still support it or still go and see it and get excited. Hats off to you. But for me, my Star Wars ended with the first 6 films. That is my Star Wars. I'll fill in the blanks myself. I'll rather carry on with the books rather than the movies. It's not for my generation. It's probably for yours. So that was my sort of review. I'm happy for you guys that are going to stick with it. But me, it just cut too deep. I'm just glad I never saw the film, because it would just have destroyed. If I'd seen these movies, it would have just destroyed my passion for the original movies, knowing that is supposed to be where Luke ends up, and where everybody ends up. Ah, God. Well, that's my weird, shitty review. But that's my truth. Let me know what your truth is in the comments below. Thank you.